What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This is Nikola Jokic's Sombor Shuffle signature move. Thank you for, basically tell me how to pronounce the name, because I was just saying it all wrong, you know what I'm saying? But, and y'all also recommend this video, so I'm going to get to the video.
Over the last few seasons, Nikola
hit the link in the description for my Twitch, my Discord, all that, man.
Jokic has emerged as one of the
Subscribe
NBA's
to the
most
channel.
unique and most valuable players.
Jokic is probably the #1 big man of all time.
The Sombor Shuffle perfectly epitomizes his game.
No,
a little bit quirky, but extremely effective.
I meant, Dennis Rodman.
Shot clock's at 5, Porter into Jokic. Jokic.
That just looks so, like, uncoordinated type. You know what I'm saying?
Those who underestimate Jokic do so at their own peril.
He's one of the best basketball players in
How
the
long he
world
been
right
doing
now,
this?
and a perennial MVP contender. As a scorer, Jokic now combines volume, efficiency, and variety, as well as almost anyone in the league. He averaged 26.4 points per game this year, and is a threat to score from everywhere on the floor. But the Sombor Shuffle is definitely his most singular move. Nuggets play-by-play voice Chris Marlowe named the move after Jokic's hometown of Sombor, Serbia. But what exactly is the
Education,
Sombor
guys.
Shuffle? It's a one-dribble move that ends up with Jokic jumping off of his right leg and launching a high-arcing mid-range shot.
Uncomfortable.
But seeing as how he deployed it to hit a shot clock beating 3 in the playoffs, you can't rule out a shuffle from deep either.
One-footed step back at the end of the shot clock. Just another bucket for him.
The most distinct
MPJ like a Minecraft character. Look at this guy, Look at this fool. Play a full season, buddy.
Shot clock. Just another bucket for him.
The most distinctive part of the move is the footwork required, the shuffle part.
That one looks solid.
Check out this quintessential example.
That's basically a
It
side
starts with Jokic catching a pass in the mid-range. First, he faces up his defender. Then comes the key move. He takes a right-handed dribble and lunges forward with his left foot, but that's all a decoy.
So it's like basically, it's like a like you about to do a step back. You know what I'm saying?
Already knows he's going to shoot the ball.
He don't. That's what I'm saying. He just shoot the ball
his
instead.
Dribble, he jerks his body backward, shifts his weight over to that right foot, elevates his left knee, and then propels his giant frame upwards into his
crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of OP.
Jumper splash. Wow.
That's OP for sure.
Again, the key part is the subtle but vital lurching forward that initiates the action. Just that little move
it's just rhythm to him
puts
now.
his defender on his heels for a split second. That allows
gosh.
Jokic to create just enough space when he changes direction and moves backward
Like he
to
been doing
get
it for a
his
minute
shot
too.
off. The footwork might vary a little bit depending on the predicament. It has to, depending on who is guarding him and what approach they are using. Watch closely. It's like a hybrid between a step back and a fadeaway, as Jokic uses both his dribble and his backward leap to create that separation.
Jokic to beat the clock.
The whole sequence lasts just a second or two. The footwork creates the space, but the simple fact that Jokic is 6'11" and 280 plus pounds helps too. Add in the facts that Jokic has both a high release and shoots a high arcing ball, and the Sombor Shuffle sets up an unblockable shot.
That's why I say it's OP. That is definitely OP.
And the Nuggets have the lead.
The origin of the shuffle is surprising. Jokic didn't start actively incorporating it until he was recovering from an ankle sprain in 2017.
It was kind of a little bit painful to jump with both legs, and I kind of started dropping with the right leg.
95 years.
The ball was going in, I said maybe I can use this. It's working since then, so and I like the feeling in my hand when I shoot it, so I love the shot.
Announcers have labeled the move as awkward for years.
Awkward looking one-legged fadeaway by Jokic.
But that's not accurate. Sure, it's unorthodox, but so was the sky.
Unorthodox is basically awkward. What are you talking about?
Hook.
From step back
they're not saying it's a bad shot, they're
the
saying it looks
league's
weird.
best players have always invented unique ways to get their own shots. One that looks similar to the Sombor Shuffle was Dirk Nowitzki's one-legged fadeaway.
Is like weird.
Dirk was often the point of reference for Jokic's early shuffles.
Watch a little Dirk step back, leg up, bam.
Dirk Nowitzki style baseline jumper.
Dirk Nowitzki style.
Dirk Nowitzki style.
Okay, I can see that.
The NBA's best scorers, from Kobe Bryant to LeBron James to Kevin Durant, have dabbled in one-legged jumpers, but while Jokic's body movements might look a little different than what we're used to, that doesn't mean they're not highly calibrated. Sometimes the Sombor shuffle is more of a lateral movement, other times it's more like a pure backward fadeaway. But by the time Jokic gets into his shooting mechanics, his release is consistent, which drives his success.
Even when defenders think they've contained him pretty well, it doesn't seem to work. Just ask Draymond Green.
You start to try to use your strength and he just roll off you, spin right off. He hit a couple of those right foot joints that he shoot on me, like frustrating as hell. You feel like you've done everything you could possibly do to make him take a bad shot.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's definitely
and it hit nothing but the bottom of the net.
Jokic is one of the best shooting bigs in the league, and the numbers prove it. At 26, he's already become almost a 40%
He's
three-point
only
shooter.
26?
He makes over 85%.
The NBA is doomed. The NBA is doomed. Yep. Oh, dear.
Of his free throws.
Oh, my
These are elite-level shooting indicators, but here's the real defining stat. Jokic is the best contested two-point jump shooter in the world right now.
Shot clock at 4. Sombor shuffle. Yes!
Check this out. Jokic has made 53.8% of his contested two-point jump shots this season. That's the best
crazy.
mark in the NBA among the 45 players with at least 150 such attempts.
Jokic turns, fires, and hits. Nikola Jokic nails it.
These shots aren't easy. Jokic just makes them look that way. Using Second Spectrum's quantified shot quality, the average NBA player would shoot just 37% if they attempted the same two-point jumpers as Jokic. His ability to drain these ridiculous rainbow jumpers over anyone is a big reason why Jokic is the most efficient post player in the league right now. And what makes Jokic so unbelievable is that his efficiency gets better when he's double teamed. He averages 1.17 points per direct post-up when going one-on-one in the post. A figure that balloons to 1.36 when doubled. That's because aside from being a great shooter, Jokic is one of the best passers in the world too.
And look, we're primarily here to talk about the Sombor shuffle, but let's also take a moment to appreciate one of the best big man passers of all time.
Hey, I said this in my video yesterday.
The best passing big in the league, he's just one of the best passers in the league. Period. Wow!
I thought you about to throw back the score for that.
Look at this pass. Touchdown, Denver. John Elway couldn't have done it much better than that.
Sometimes I think the guy that you passed the ball doesn't even know how the ball went to him. I think that's the kind of the most exciting thing. Kind of surprised everybody.
Anyway, when teams send double teams at Jokic, he almost always makes the right play. When they don't, he can get into the Sombor shuffle. It's never his first choice. In fact, Jokic is smart enough to know that contested mid-rangers should be used as a last resort. But the shuffle is a great option anytime Jokic needs to get a shot off. Thanks to ESPN researcher Matt Williams, we were able to break down just how often Jokic uses the Sombor shuffle. Dating back to the 2019-20 season, we tracked 103 unique Sombor shuffles, defined only as plays where Jokic dribbled into a one-legged jumper off of his right foot. Even though every single one of the Sombor shuffles we studied was contested, Jokic made 51.5% of these shots. We can also estimate that an average NBA player would have made 32%. Jokic is the best contested jump shooter inside the three-point line, and he outperforms expectations by a mile. And that's important because it illustrates his value. He can take a predicament that would be inefficient for a regular player and turn it into a good outcome for the Nuggets. That is what makes Jokic special. As soon as the ball is in his hands, the Nuggets become a very good team. Whether it is his passing, his screening, his finishing, or yes, his shooting, Jokic has become one of the most complete big men in the game. In an era defined by incredible guards and wings like Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and James Harden,
look at that. Look at that.
LeBron James, Kevin Durant.
Look at that, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's smothered defense.
And James Harden.
Oh my gosh.
Jokic is reminding
you,
us
that's
that
pure
centers
rhythm.
can still get it done in the best basketball league in the world.
Hey man, Jokic, bro. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie. That's the NBA is definitely doomed. Yeah, it's a wrap. MVP for the Nets. 17 seasons, yeah.